As a Salesforce admin, you want to ensure that your team is as efficient as possible with minimal effort. Are you tired of watching them spend hours manually creating documents from data that sits in Salesforce? I'm here to tell you that there is an easier and more efficient way. In this episode, I'll explain to you how introducing Conga Composer to your end users can help unlock the power of the 80-20 rule, exponentially increasing productivity and organizational efficiency.
Welcome to the Brainiate Show, where we talk about all things Salesforce, sharing the coolest features, solutions, and best practices to turn you into a Salesforce rock star. Here's your host, former attorney turned Salesforce consultant and trainer, David Giller.
Salesforce admins, I know that you have a tough job. You are responsible for ensuring your organization's Salesforce platform runs smoothly while meeting your end users' needs. You are expected to be the go-to person for any Salesforce-related inquiries, from end user training to configuration. It's a lot, I know. To make things even more challenging, many companies have their sales reps relying on manual processes to carry out their daily tasks. Despite the availability of advanced tools like Conga Composer, Microsoft Word documents, spreadsheets, paper-based contracts, and scattered notes are still commonplace in so many organizations. This reliance on manual processes makes maintaining data quality in Salesforce difficult, at least, and it hinders the admin and the end user's productivity. Because in the end, if we're not relying on Salesforce data, then we're scrambling to find information in all sorts of other places. Think about it. How much time do your colleagues spend creating contracts manually? How often are their deals derailed because of errors or discrepancies in contracts and proposals that they send out to customers? These errors can quickly snowball, slowing down operations and leading to dissatisfied customers. It's time-consuming and frustrating, and it ultimately reduces the value that your organization can receive from Salesforce. But it doesn't have to be this way. Leveraging tools like Conga Composer can streamline your team's contract creation process and significantly improve productivity for the company. Instead of spending hours manually entering data into Microsoft Word documents, you can free up time for your colleagues to focus on more strategic activities that actually add value to your organization. Before we dive into how Conga Composer helps automate your document creation processes in Salesforce, let's discuss the 80-20 rule and how it can transform your business. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto Principle, was named after Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, who observed that 80% of Italy's wealth was owned by just 20% of the population. The Pareto Principle has since been applied to countless areas of business and life, such as that 80% of customer complaints come from just 20% of customers, or 80% of revenue typically comes from 20% of products. So what does this mean for your business? The 80-20 rule forces us to prioritize and make data-driven decisions rather than trying to improve everything at once and spreading ourselves too thin. Now, let's apply the Pareto Principle to Salesforce efficiency. By focusing our efforts on the most critical parts of our Salesforce workflow, like contract creation, we can simplify processes and save time for the entire company. And that's where Conga Composer comes in. By leveraging the power of this solution, We, as Salesforce admins, can automate the contract creation processes and eliminate errors, freeing up time for our teams to focus on other critical tasks. This transformative potential makes the 80-20 rule so exciting. Focusing on what matters can significantly impact your business's success. So let's take a step back and consider where you can apply the 80-20 rule in your business and how you can use solutions like Conga Composer to unlock even more efficiency. With Conga Composer, you can quickly and easily generate high-quality contracts and other documents directly from Salesforce with just a few clicks. No more copying and pasting information into outdated or unapproved Microsoft Word templates. Conga Composer automatically retrieves data from Salesforce and populates it into your approved templates, ensuring that everyone uses the latest and most accurate information. One of the biggest challenges faced by Salesforce users is the manual process of creating contracts and other documents. This leads to errors and inconsistencies, and it consumes a considerable amount of time and resources. But with Conga Composer, you can streamline this entire process and achieve unparalleled efficiency, accuracy, and customer satisfaction. The capabilities of Conga Composer are astounding. You can merge data from multiple Salesforce objects, generate complex documents, automate workflows, and even sign and send documents for e-signature without leaving Salesforce, all with just a few clicks. By the way, it can also be completely automated based on updating an opportunity stage or a lead status or anything else that you choose on any standard or custom object. Imagine how much time and effort your Salesforce users can save by automating the contract creation process. With Conga Composer, they can focus on more strategic initiatives like closing more deals and nurturing key customers, while improving data quality, enhancing operational efficiency, and increasing customer satisfaction. If you want to take your Salesforce game to the next level, Conga Composer is undoubtedly the tool that you need. It is the game changer that you've been waiting for. Now, I want to share with you a real-world success story that will hopefully inspire you to take action and implement these proven strategies. Let me introduce you to Neshama Funeral Home. When someone passes away, funeral homes need to generate various documents, including release forms, contracts, and an assortment of other forms depending on where the body will be buried and whether or not other funeral homes or cemeteries are involved. Cutting and pasting information from Salesforce or any other system into PDFs and other template Microsoft Word documents was error-prone, time-consuming, and downright painful for everyone on the Neshama team. However, all of that changed when we implemented Conga Composer and applied the 80-20 rule. With Conga Composer, they could streamline their contract creation process and automate many other processes that involved generating and distributing documents. They eliminated the manual, error-prone process. No more repeatedly writing or typing the same information. No more hunting on shared folders to identify the latest version of any template to know which version to use. Conga Composer pulls the right information from their Salesforce system and places it directly into their contract, saving them significant time. They've reduced their contract creation time by over 50%, improved their data quality, and consistently produced error-free contracts. Implementing Conga Composer and the 80-20 rule at Neshama Funeral Home increased customer satisfaction and significant savings in both time and money. They have been thrilled with the results, and their team is often identifying other ancillary documents and forms that can be added to their custom template Conga Composer library saved directly in Salesforce. Are you tired of your sales team spending hours each week manually creating contracts? Are you frustrated by the lack of consistency and accuracy in the contracts that your team creates? Like Neshama Funeral Home, your organization can leverage Conga Composer to revolutionize how you create contracts. But how do you make the switch to Conga Composer? Here are some practical steps to help you transition from manual to automated processes. Step 1. Analyze your current contract process. Identify areas that require the most time and resources and areas for improvement. Step 2. Set clear goals for your transition to Conga Composer. Define what success looks like and communicate these goals to everyone involved. Step 3. Choose a small, manageable pilot project to test out Conga Composer for your organization. This will help you identify challenges and assess the tool's effectiveness in your business environment. Create 1 or 2 custom templates in Conga Composer, starting with something simple. Step 4. Provide thorough training and support for your end users. Ensure that they have the necessary resources and knowledge and confidence to use Conga Composer effectively to generate documents with a simple click. Or you can even automate the entire process based on updating something like the opportunity stage or the lead status. And now for the fun part, tips for a smooth implementation and training. Be proactive in communicating the benefits of Conga Composer to your team. Show them how it will make their jobs easier and more efficient while improving data quality and customer satisfaction. Another tip is to encourage your team to be creative with Conga Composer. With its customizable templates, they can identify other documents, proposals, or contracts that they often have to prepare using Salesforce data and explore converting those documents into Conga Composer templates too. Before you know it, your colleagues and senior leaders will be singing your praises as the person who helped eliminate the painful and time-consuming processes they previously struggled with. In summary, the impact of Conga Composer is truly remarkable, and it should not be underestimated. It streamlines contract creation, it boosts efficiency, and ensures that your team uses the right templates in the right scenarios, allowing them to focus on strategies that drive business growth. Conga Composer is more than just a mere tool. It's a game changer that has proven to deliver exceptional results, as demonstrated by Neshama Funeral Home's success story. Let's not forget the use cases and capabilities of Conga Composer extend far beyond what I've discussed here. If you are ready to revolutionize your contract creation process, delve deeper into this topic by clicking on the link in the show notes. The link will direct you to a blog article that I recently wrote providing an in-depth understanding of Conga Composer and how it can revolutionize your business operations. What's more, it also includes a link to start a free trial of Conga Composer. Don't wait anymore. Embrace the change and supercharge your Salesforce game today. Thanks for joining me in this episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.